Oh, hey, Zach. How's it going?
Hello, caller. It's going pretty good. I don't know. I've been working on my novel, and I believe you're stuck at work.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I am.
Yeah. How is it going in there right now?
Well, it just kind of sucks because I thought we could do our show today, but since we're stuck, I'm stuck at work and you're dealing with your novel, we're just going to have to cancel the show, which is okay because next week we'll do, we'll just get back on the horse,
Sure. So, let's just say it's canceled, whatever, no big deal. But anyway, I gotta tell you something else, actually, kind of embarrassed to tell you, and I'm glad that we're not on air so I can tell you this.
Right.
But, I've been drunk for a week, all day long.
I noticed that. I mean, I've noticed you've been drinking a lot, and
Thanks, Sarah.
But I just feel like maybe you need to, once in a while. That's just like life. You need to do.
You just need to do something
get through
random.
that or whatever. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Like life.
I mean, as long as it doesn't become an addiction,
Oh, right.
I mean, if you think that you can get out of it, that's the main thing.
No, I don't think there's any way I can get out of it.
No.
No, I'm drunk right now. Actually, I'm insanely intoxicated. But but I just wanted to.
This is the funny thing is I wouldn't know it.
Okay, I just want to change gears for a minute because there's something else I actually have to tell you. And again, it's kind of a relief we're not really doing the show, so I can talk about this. But I'm dying. I just found that out, and I'm sorry to drop it like that, but I'm actually not going to be alive for probably past the age of 65 is a good estimate.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That
means that I'm 30 right now. That means that I have, on an average, about maybe 35 more years left here on Earth.
Right.
So I've been.
Is there something that's making you say that, or is this just, are you being sarcastic, or what?
No, I'm being sincere. It occurred to me, it's half over, probably, given my health and what with the constant.
Oh, I see. So you didn't get some bad news or something from the doctor?
Well, it is bad news. I mean, it just occurred to me, but it is sort of bad news because, we all know that.
Right.
To some degree, you're pretty healthy. You'll probably live longer than me.
Live to be 65. I mean, not older. You might live. What is your average family lifespan?
Generally somewhere in the mid-70s. We're very high anxiety people, and I don't know how much anxiety translates genetically in terms of genetics.
Yeah.
But we're pretty high.
Well, here's what I recommend is that you should hang in there as long as possible because technology is just getting so bizarre.
Yeah, it is.
It may get to a point where people won't. Well, I don't know. Do you know Ray Kurzweil? Have you ever heard of him?
No, I'm not familiar. No.
I'm not sure exactly what he's famous for. I think he was actually famous for text-to-voice or voice-to-text, creating some voice-to-text stuff, which we've used a lot on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But he believes in this singularity, which I talked to I talk about it a lot, but basically he believes that we're getting to a point where we will be able to kind of like mapping, well, not quite like mapping the genome, but we're going to get to a point where we can map the human brain, where we can basically through MRIs or through certain kinds of technology, we'll be able to record memories and record all our brain activity.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because basically, our brain activity boils down to just like maybe 1 trillion synapses firing or something like that. So all you have to do, I mean, they already can track a roach's brain,
Yeah.
And they can track things like things we think, individuals, the way individuals.
Sure.
They can track certain things, like maybe how you react to hunger or seeing a certain image might cause a kind of reaction. And they can.
What if being drunk? Being drunk?
That's actually interesting. I don't know. Will computers one day get drunk?
Because we're not actually cognizant of most of the... I mean, our memory doesn't function the same way when we're intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? Like people black out. They don't remember what happened to them when they're drunk. So it might be hard to map the memory. So I guess what you might be suggesting is if this works out with Dr. what's his name? That if you use it while you're drunk,
whatever. Ray Kurzweil. He's not
Ray
a doctor.
Kurzweil. I'm sorry.
He's kind of like a
I just want to
cyber philosopher, let's say.
Cyber philosopher. Well, if he is correct and this could be done, then I suppose using such a device that would record memory while you were drunk would be like leaving the lens cap on, wouldn't it?
Maybe. Oh, wait, 1 second. I've got a package here.
Oh, what does the package say?
RSR Electronics.
It's from RSR Electronics. 1 second.
That's exciting.
There you go. Thanks. Yeah, I don't remember ordering anything.
That's odd.
Well, let me find out what this is.
Oh boy.
I'm opening it up. I got my handy razor blade. God, what did I order? That's really strange. Oh, hey, by the way, Zach, we should set up a Twitter. I was thinking we should start a Twitter account. So I'm using Nix right now, and I just got in a Twitter. Let me see.
About the show?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to it.
Yeah.
This is a tweet from J.D. Shapiro.
What does he say?
He says, "When I die, I want to be the when I die, I want the TV to be on."
That's really good. That's kind of a good question. I think that I wouldn't mind it being on or off, but I wouldn't mind it being on either because one wouldn't want a terribly dramatic death, you know what I mean? At least not in my case. I would like it to just happen like, the way that an apple falls off a tree, just to be extremely poetic there for a minute. I don't know. But I'm going on and on. What's in the package?
Well, there are peanuts. I'm getting through the peanuts. I open it up.
It's interesting that the electronics company sent you peanuts.
Yeah. There's a newsletter here from Electronics Express.
What's happening there? What's shaking?
But I'm still getting through the peanuts here.
Oh, sorry.
It looks like an instrument for reading brainwaves.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lab bench setup.
Did Nick order that?
It's a sweep function generator model FG32.
Oh,
and
boy.
It's a brain scanner.
That is
really strange.
Maybe we could try it. I mean, we're not doing the show, for real or whatever. So maybe we could just try to use it and see what happens. I don't know.
Well,
try it out.
I mean, I know that the technology is not there yet where we could actually read your brain.
Okay.
But I can try and turn it on and just see what happens here.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it working?
Wait, no, I'm plugging it in here. Here's a tweet. It says, "No, but for real, I like Zach the best because he looks like his uncle be cutting him and Zav's hair."
Wait, say that one again? I'm sorry.
It says no. It says no, but for real, I like Zach the best because he looks like his uncle be cutting him and Zav's hair.
My uncle has been cutting both of our hair?
I guess, and that's why he likes you better? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No. Who was that one from? That was a Twitter?
That's from Not Your Name.
Yeah. I was thinking about
like
this.
Ashley Coffee or something.
Yeah, that could be. sounds like somebody a little wacky tobacco or a
Oh, here's one from Nick. Actually, here's one from Nick. It says 10,000 girls named Courtney are vomiting right now.
God, he is a genius. I've very seldom met a genius, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that is really great. You know, maybe we should read, you know, I was thinking, you know how on, like, Fox News and CNN, what they have is that little ticker tape stream of, like, comments that have been sent in?
Yeah.
How would you do that with audio, do you think? How would one do that? Something that was like a ticker tape of, like...
Oh, interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it would just be cacophonous, right?
I suppose it would, and then people would think we were incredibly creative.
Or they would just... Because there's a difference between picture and audio. Obviously, I mean, you can focus your mind on... For example, when you go to... Oh,
hi. Oh, I'm sorry, Zob. Excuse me, man. A little girl just walked up to me with a sucker, and she wants me to take a big lick of her sucker. Hold on. Hi, cutie. Hi. Hi. You want me to have some of your lollipops? Okay. Thank you. Say hi. Say hi to Zob.
Hello?
Hi. Okay.
Hi.
She's cute.
Yeah, that's... So, where are you, Zach? Can you describe where you're at right now?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just walking. I was going to stop by, I figure, you know, because you're pretty much working, and I know that you have that,
problem.
you have I know this is...
all my employees quit all at once.
Right, there's that, and then I don't know, I heard this rumor, and I wanted to ask you if it's true, and you know I'm not a gossipy person, but I just wanted to ask you personally. You know about Gump syndrome, where you just start running in some direction? You heard about that?
Oh, no.
I heard that you have that, and that, well, this is what I heard. I heard it from Ashley Coffey, who heard it from probably about 15 other people. Is that you have to, like, just tell me if it's true or not. True or false, I guess. You have to chain your legs to underneath a register so you don't just sprint away at various times. Is that true, or is that... I'm sorry to ask, but...
No, that's not true at all.
Okay, I didn't think so, you know.
But the Gump thing is true.
But the what thing is true?
It's true about the Gump thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I do have that. But I don't have to be tied.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, you can control it, essentially, is what happens. It's not that terrible.
Wait 1 second. Did you need something? No. Or you just want to play piano, or? No. Oh, okay. No, because I'm going to be on this call for a while. I'm just talking to a friend who's just talked for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt the phone call.
Oh, no, it's okay. What's up?
If I can make it real quick, I'm looking for a cheap video CD player.
Yeah. Oh, like a DVD player?
Yeah.
A cheap one?
Videos. I'm just wondering if you have one lying around. Otherwise, they're going to pay $40 at Walmart.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious about that. That's it.
I might have one. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Do you mind coming back in like an hour, and then I could take a look at the ones I've got, and I could see if there's one I could sell you?
All right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No problem. There was this one tweet that kind of referred to what you were talking about, and I thought I would read it to you.
Yeah.
But now I can't find it.
Oh, okay.
It went like this, though.
Yeah.
Wait, how does it go again? Oh, yeah, it said, the tweet said something like, when Steve Jobs died, CNN said, a great thinker or a great person, Steve Jobs, died this week. Or we lost a great thinker or something like that this week. Fox News said Obama loses jobs.
You know what I was thinking? Fox News lies.
Wait 1 second. I got a call on the other line. Hold on. Riverwatch Film Video. Oh, hey, is this Gabriel? Hey, Gabriel, what's up? Okay, so then you're going to buy Miss, what was it again? Miss 45? And Rabbit. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you call me when you're ready to order them? Because there's, we can get them in pretty quick. Oh, okay. All right. Wait 1 second. I'm just on the other line with a friend. 1 second. Hey, Zach?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Can you hold on? I just have to take this order.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll just keep working on my novel here.
Okay. 1 sec. What's the title? Island of Death. Okay. Yeah. And what's the other title?
I've been drunk for about 2 months every day.
Yeah.
And all I do is draw still lives. All I do is draw still lives of pretty scenes. Thinking about how other people gonna die. Not me.
Okay. No, that's probably just the wrong one.
I'm ready to...
Island of, what was the best part?
Let's see here. Chapter 1. No, that's Chapter 1. Chapter 2. How am I going to do that? Will was always observant in the society of his fellow creatures. No. To Will. will, her presence recalled something of his childhood, and the thought of this took its place in his mind besides that of dawn. Ooh, that's good. Of running water, and of the earliest violets.
I can get Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh, man, wait till he hears this.
That's the part thing I really want.
Yeah. This is excellent. This is great. Wow.
No, it's 2007, but that's the first.
Let me try that again.
Pretty sure we got that. What is the other title?
Influence was one thing not to be divided. Oh, that's no good at all.
Yeah, it's under 10. Okay. Okay, Gabe. Talk to you soon.
Darn it.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, bye. Hello, Zach. Are you still there?
Yeah, I was just working on my novel. Do you think I could read some of it to you?
Sure, I'd love it.
Well, what I've been doing is with this novel is I was thinking one or two things that, people are always trying to combine things. It's like Disney and ice. A Disney movie and ice or something, ice skating.
Yeah.
And so I thought, what about a novel where every word, like it's a musical novel, and the word will have written musical notation. So I've been working on this is the perfect novel.
Wait, can you repeat that for me, because I'm sort of slow sometimes. Say that again. How do you describe that again? What is it you're going to use?
It's a novel, but it's a musical novel.
Uh-huh. So that you would listen to it with music?
No, on the opposite page will be the written score of every sentence in the novel.
Oh, interesting.
Or every paragraph. I'm trying to think paragraph-based, but it's turned out to be more word-based. So here, let me just give you a little bit of it, what I've got so far. Can you hear the piano okay? Through the phone?
Oh.
Can you hear the piano? Oh, great.
Yeah, I hear that.
Okay. So here's Chapter 3, and I won't give you too much background, but it's Chapter 3. I think the novel will be called The Last Temptation of the New York Times, but I'm not sure yet. Okay.
Wait, 1 second. Zach,
Sure.
are you there?
Yeah.
We just got a tweet from Professor Snape. He says,
Oh, okay.
He says, every time you watch Jersey Shore, a book commits suicide.
It's so weird how whenever we get comments from viewers, I just keep hoping they'll, tell us how we're doing. And aside from, the occasional death threats or the, occasionally we'll get the art fag insults and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really a lot of comments on, TV, I guess. Well, I guess we're part of the media world, so...
I think that's what it is. I think they're just commenting on our...
Yeah.
That we're kind of we're entertainment show.
What did that person order? Did they order Pancake Mountain?
No, he ordered... Gosh, I really wish that I could have had you listen to our conversation because Gabriel is so interesting.
Yeah.
He's called me for years, and at a certain point, it's like he flirts with me on the phone, and then at a certain point, he asked me if I wanted to do porn with him. I've never met him in my life. I don't know what he looks like. He lives.
What kind of porn?
I'm assuming gay porn. Like, he asked me if I wanted to do a gay porn with him.
Gay porn?
Yeah. And then I said I wasn't
porn. I thought you said day porn. Because that's the whole genre, day porn. Oh, yeah, have you heard about that?
Day porn?
Yeah. Haven't you heard about day porn?
Yeah, I wonder. It's kind of like daytime television.
Yeah, it's like that, except it's like really mundane. Like,
I wonder, will porn get to the point where they literally have, like, daytime porn and
day porn is missionary, you know what I mean? Like, missionary style, like, just in the middle of the day, like, even with, like, the sheets over the people, the porn stars, they just have sheets over them. It's, like, older men.
Or it's people, like, sharing coffee in bed or something.
Yes, that's day porn. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he wants you to get it. He wants you to go.
He did. But then I said something like, "Well, Gabriel, I'm not gay, really." And then he was like, "Oh, well, neither am I," or something. He denied it all. It was really funny.
I have met a lot of people that are bisexual that, for lots of reasons, will be like, "Well, you know, I'm not really gay, totally gay." It's like, well, why not? You know?
Yeah. And the thing about Gabriel is you can just, I mean, it's in his voice. You can just hear the gayness. Yeah. You know, it's just. Oh, absolutely. It's like, you know,
his voice is like pregnant with homosexuality. It's totally there. I mean, I think I'm not aware of that. But yeah, it's a strange thing because I didn't want to mention this either, not to be too gossipy, but I mean, I had something like sex with Gabe, pretty much. Did I tell you about that?
Last night?
Yeah. I mean, it was okay. I mean, like, you know, he was talking about Battlestar Galactica, and he was getting really passionate, and he was just going on and on about it, and he just reached over, and he said, do you know how, I can't remember the name of the alien race, Quagmirs or something, do you know how they have sex? And I said, no, I don't know. And he took my hand, and he kind of pushed it in this weird way. Like, he like pushed the palm of my hand, but like I had an orgasm. He took my hand and he just kind of like pushed the center of it in some odd way, and I had an orgasm.
How did your hand feel today?
It's a little sore. It's a little raw. But to be honest, you know, but
I found that just putting like a glove on for the day helps with that.
Well, I do have a glove here. I'm just a little self-conscious because I'm worried that they know about what you...
You know, I actually could lend you mine. I have like a cotton glove that I just wear.
Yes. Do you? Would you mind if I did that?
Oh, no, you can use it for sure.
Okay, I'll stop by.
It's clean. I threw it in the wash the other day.
Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to read you a little part of my novel, if I could. Do you mind?
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course.
Thought this would be great, too. So it's a musical novel, but also at the end of the novel, I have a section called Answers. But there weren't any questions in the novel. Well, I mean, there are questions in the novel, but they're embedded. So I thought, I'll just write down all the answers at the end of the novel. You know what I mean? So we can clear up all this stuff like, well, what does this indicate? Or, oh, this symbolism obviously corresponds to the pelican, which was a symbol for Catholicism in Switzerland. You know, like, I just want to just have all the answers in there. So this is the section which is chapter 28, and it's called Answers. And it's simply all the answers to the novel. And I've set it also to music, and I don't know, it's one of those things where, like, I feel like I've really broken through. You know what I mean? Like, this is... And just tell me what you honestly think. Okay, here we go. Here's the start. Chapter 28, Answers. Happy, Mary. Unfortunately, Socrates married a woman who made life...
Hello? Zach? Zach? Can you hear me? Zach? Zach, can you hear me? I feel like I lost you.
Sav, can you hear me?
Now I hear you.
Yeah, well, it's a little strange, but this is the other part of the novel is actually like, do you remember yesterday when I gave you that ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Your headache went away, but I didn't tell you that I also figured out a way to actually narrate the novel through your. Well, I'm essentially an inner monologue right now to you. The pill helped because there was there's a way that it sort of.
Wait, Zach. I'm noticing that that unit that I got that came through UPS.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
There's a lot of activity on it right now.
Yeah. What's happening to it, Seth?
It's actually doing like a ticker tape of everything you're saying.
Uh-huh.
But it's all mixed up.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, like, for example, there's a tweet mixed in. It says, looking forward to hear which Americans will get booed at tonight's GOP debate.
Yeah, that's because I just read that about 15 minutes ago.
Wait, Zach, were you just thinking a second ago, stop saying 11, 11, 11 only happens once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Every date only happens once in a lifetime. That's how it works.
Yes.
That's how time works.
Yes. Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking, Saf.
Zach, so what are we going to do with this?
Well,
there's a lot of potential here.
I know. Well, I'm inside of... Essentially, you're hearing my voice through your head right now, and there's a radio wave being transmitted from the device you got in the mail. And
so where is the Zach that I normally talk to?
No, this is me. It's still me. I'm just saying that, like, I've figured out a way, and I think we can use this for the show, for us to have to not always use the cell phones, not always use the faders. If we can get someone to take this device home that you got in the mail, essentially it'll just be an inner monologue show. They'll hear it. I mean, it won't be like we won't be invading their privacy. For example, like I don't know right now whether or not you have an erection, but you can hear my voice as though it were a radio.
Just so you know, I don't.
No, I know. I mean, I wouldn't know, but the point is that maybe we could use this in the show. Maybe if we could get people.
Maybe I have a. It's kind of, now that you suggested it.
Yeah. You might have what they call a, well, I'm in your head, I guess I can say whatever I want. You have a chubby.
It's getting there. But we're also...
Does it feel weird? I mean, like...
I feel like that caused it to recede a little.
Yeah, okay. Are you feeling any discomfort at all since I'm...
No, I actually feel kind of warm inside.
Yeah. Well, I know you're at work, and I don't want to bother you too much, but...
Wait 1 second. Yeah, I've got a customer.
I guess I'll just keep reading you this novel while you're checking out some people that I've been working with. And I already read you the
Oh, yeah.
I
What did I
already
put
read
aside for you? Oh, yeah.
the really climactic part, which is the answers to the novel. Thought it'd be nice to have answers, but here's chapter 14. Just tell me what you think. Because I know I'm only inside your head. No one else can hear me. I just want to tell you that this is a rough draft. So don't, if you want to be critical, that's okay. It goes, letter to a young gentleman who proposes to embrace the career of art. Chapter 13. With the agreeable frankness of youth, you address me on a point of some practical importance to yourself, and it is even conceivable of some gravity to the world. Should you or should you not become an artist? The question is key. It is one which you must decide entirely for yourself. All that I can do is bring you under your notice. That's a bad article. All that I can do is to bring under your notice some of the materials of that decision, and I will begin, as I shall probably conclude also, by assuring you that all depends on the vocation. God, that's pretty good.
Wow, those words tasted
to know
like
what you like is the beginning of wisdom and of old age. To meditate on nothing short of the terms of one's own existence. Youth is wholly experimental. The essence and charm of that unquiet and delightful epoch is ignorance of self as well as ignorance of life. These two unknowns the young man brings together again and again, now in the airiest touch, now with a bitter hug, now with the exquisite pleasures, now with cutting pain, but never with indifference, to which he is a total stranger, an alien factor, and never with that near kinsman nor indifference, contentment. If he be a youth of dainty senses or a brain easily heated, the interest of this series of experiments grows upon him out of all proportion to the pleasure he receives. It is not beauty that he loves, nor pleasure that he seeks, though he may think so. His design and his sufficient reward is to verify his own existence and the taste, the variety of human fate. I don't know what I think of that. Taste the variety of human fate. Maybe I should circle that. I'll come back to that. To him, before the razor edge of curiosity is dulled, all that is not actual living, and the hot chase of experience wears a face of a disgusting dryness difficult to recall in his later days. Or if there be any exception, and here destiny steps in, it is in these moments when, wearied or surfeited of the primary activity of the senses, he calls up before memory the image of transacted pains and pleasures. Thus it is that such an one shies from all cut and dry professions and inclines insensibly toward that career of art which consists only in the tasting and recording of experience. This, which is not so much a vocation for art as an impatience of all other honest trades, frequently exists alone, and, so existing, will pass gently away in the course of years. Emphatically, it is not to be regarded. It is not a vocation, but a temptation. And when your father the other day so fiercely, and in my view, so properly discouraged your ambition, he was recalling not improbably some similar passage in his own experience. For the temptation is perhaps nearly as common as the vocation is rare. But again, we have vocations which are imperfect. We have men whose minds are bound up not so much towards any art as in the general ars artium and common base of all creative work. We will now dip into painting, and now study counterpoint, and anon will be indited a sonnet. All these with equal interest, all often with genuine knowledge. And of this temper, when it stands alone, I find it difficult to speak. But I should counsel such a one to take to letters. For literature, which drags with so wide a net. Oh yeah, what do you think? Sounds pretty good.
Well, the monitor cut out. The unit, it made like a funny smoky smell or something, and then it kind of cut out.
Oh.
And the activity just cut.
So you didn't hear any of the novel while you were helping out that person?
Well, no, I did. But what's interesting is I have here, did this get published by the William Murrow Company?
Well, I mean, that was supposed to be tentative, I guess. I mean,
on hardcover?
Right.
Yeah, well, I have here a copy from the public library, and it's got a stamp on it that says discard.
Wait a minute. It's a copy of The Last Temptation of the New York Times, my novel?
Yes.
But I'm still writing it.
I know, that's what's so weird.
So do you think that maybe...
But the thing here is dated Paris.
Wait a minute. Look at the author. Who does it say the author is?
It says Zach Pieper. And it's dated Paris, January 9th, 1979. And it says here, Dear Mr. Pieper,
yes.
Thank you very much for sending me a copy of your book on your extraordinary attempt to make a novelized musical novel. I enjoyed the book enormously, as having met you on your way through Monaco.
Oh, my.
I became involved with your project and concerned with your safety and the possibility of success. It seemed a preposterous ambition. You had to be crazy, but perhaps that would be to your advantage, with an exclamation point. I was impressed by your determination. I admire your optimism. You have a fresh outlook on life and believe in yourself. I, too, was one of the many who warned you about the dangers of making a musical novel, and often I would contemplate your shoe, the one they left with me, and is still on my desk, and wonder how you are doing, and if your goal would ever be reached. I was very upset when I heard of the shooting and amazed that Zob went back to finish.
Oh.
He showed enormous courage and tenacity. It is these qualities that make his story interesting for all. And it's signed here, Sincerely, Grace DeMonaco.
Grace DeMonaco.
Yeah.
That sounds so
1979.
familiar. Oh, my God.
But it's on hardcover. It's on hardcover, and it's been discarded by the library because not enough people were reading it. It was taking up shelf space.
Zav, I have no memory of any of this. My novel here is a passage of... Oh, my God.
James, is that you?
James?
James?
James!
Is that you?
Come on in, James.
Come in here, James.
Come on in. Your name isn't James?
What's your name?
What is your name? Danny?
What?
Danny, come on in, man.
Day. Day, did you publish this book? Is this your book?
I don't know how it could have been. At first I started thinking copyright infringement, and then the next thing I was thinking is, I mean, it has my name on it. I don't...
Did you publish this book, Day?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But his name is listed as a publisher, isn't it?
It says right here, Day.
What?
Day, what's your last name?
Watley.
It says here, Day Watley, editorial director, William Murrow and Company, Incorporated, New York, New York. It says it right there.
What?
Day? How? I mean, I kind of remember that Day was a big publisher, but he was in his 30s at the youngest, right? I mean, he even had gray hair.
Yeah.
But now he's like a child.
This is incredible. I mean, maybe there's some sort of regressive effect on the memory from this interior monologue implant.
Have you been to Paris, Day?
And he's never published a book.
And you never published a book?
No.
You sure? You positive?
Yes.
If I talk to your mom, she say you never published a book? So it's not in hardcover?
No.
What's the title, Zach? Zach?
The Last Temptation of the New York Times.
The Last Temptation of the New York Times. That doesn't ring a bell to you?
I never published a book.
You never published a book.
No.
Jesus.
Have you ever worked at the library, at the public library?
No.
Okay, I don't know, Zach. I don't know.
I'm not sure I believe him, Zav, but I mean, what can we do? Because I certainly don't remember publishing a book. I mean, I'm writing this novel now. I mean, I have red pen all over it. Will you do me a favor, Zav?
Yeah?
This is the only way to tell if I'm losing my mind or not. Is
Right.
Open to page 153. You'll see chapter 13. I believe it's 13. It's tentatively titled "Letter to a Young Gentleman Who Proposes to Embrace the Career of Art."
Come on, I say to Peter one morning, let's go. He just looks at me as if the sun's boiled my brains at last.
But even with devotion, you may remind me, even with unfaltering and delighted industry, many thousand artists spend their lives if the result be regarded utterly in vain.
No
1,000 artists.
stamina, no guts, no good old Portuguese mule strength. All day we trudge along through the wheat fields that are vast and empty as the sea.
No other business offers a man his daily bread upon such joyful terms. The soldier and the explorer have moments of a worthier excitement, but they are purchased by cruel hardships and periods of tedium that beggar language.
No place on the walk have they been as bad as this. They don't sting, they don't bite. They simply occupy every square inch of exposed flesh, searching for water. If I forget and open our mouths to breathe,
Do you know the
if we
difference
forget
between being
and open
free?
our mouths to breathe, they'd try to crawl down our throats.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the same novel. Chapter 13, Letter to a Young Gentleman Who Proposes to Embrace the Career of Art. That's incredible.
Yeah, and here there's pictures of you.
Am I in Cairo in one of them?
Yes. Wait. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Mississippi.
Because I was thinking of going to Cairo for this book when I finished it, just to have my picture taken there in Cairo.
I'm looking. Wait, Madison. There's one of you in Madison. Here's 42nd Street, New York. Here you are with David, Pete, and me in Pennsylvania. Here you are starting to cross Portugal with a donkey and a cart. And here you are with Princess Grace of Monaco. Here you are with the mayor of Trieste signing your scroll.
This is all part of the itinerary section that I planned for my novel, from the itinerary of photos to take to put in the insert of the novel. I haven't done any of this yet. I'm wondering if perhaps this interior monologue...
Oh, Jesus. Wait a second here. Look at this. I don't even know if I should tell you about this.
No, tell me. It's all right, I can take it. I mean, I'm already confused beyond any reason.
Here it says the morning after at the gorge near Kabul, Afghanistan, where Zach was killed. Noor Mohammed, John's assassin.
Oh, my. No. No! Actually, I have no memory of that whatsoever. I don't remember being killed at all. But I have been thinking about it a lot lately.
It says that you died at 65.
That's exactly when I've been thinking that I mean, averaging out when I would die. Huh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, 64.
Oh, well, that's a little bit more reassuring. But still, well, I mean, I don't know what to say. It obviously has something to do with the device that I sent in the mail that was supposed to help transmit my interior monologue into your head.
Wait, can you hang on a second, Zach?
Sure, no problem.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'll just keep reading this novel.
Okay, what's your last name? S-T-A?
But even with devotion, you may remind me to falsify a talent, and by the practice of journalism a man runs the risk of becoming wedded to cheap finish. This is the danger on the one side. There is not less upon the
Do you have
other.
anything out right now?
The consciousness of how much the artist is a law to himself debauches the small heads.
Were you on the monthly plan?
No, I prefer.
When was it?
It is doubtless tempting to exclaim against the ignorant bourgeois. It is doubtless tempting to exclaim against the ignorant bourgeois. It is extremely tempting to exclaim against the ignorant bourgeois. I wrote that sentence 6 times in a row. It's my favorite part of the novel. Yet it should not be forgotten. It is he who is to pay us, and that surely on the face of it, for services that he shall desire to have performed. Here also, if properly considered, there is a question of transcendental honesty. To give the public what they do not want, and yet expect to be supported. We have there a strange pretension, and yet not uncommon, above all, with painters. The first duty in this world is for a man to pay his way. When that is quite accomplished, he may plunge into what eccentricity he likes, but emphatically not till then. Till then he must pay a assiduous court to the bourgeois who carries the purse. What'd you think of that section? I mean, I guess I'm asking you, should I keep working on this novel, or?
If you believe that an entry you have made is inaccurate or incomplete, please contact me. Oh, sorry,
That's all right.
You must have used your novel for the purchase you made with cash advances from an ATM?
Well, I mean, isn't that how most novels are funded? Isn't that how?
If you multiply the balance subject to interest rate for each balance category as shown on your monthly novel statement by the number of days in the billing... Oh, this is giving me a headache.
No, just don't read any of it. I guess just let me ask one simple question.
I'm not reading. It's the words that are coming out of me.
Oh. Wow. I just realized something, Zav.
What?
You're seeing... Oh, no. I didn't see this. I've been reading you while you've been helping customers. I've been reading you my novel. I've been reading you excerpts of it. I've been playing musical excerpts from it. And while you've been helping...
Account number. Please enter your name and account number.
No. I figured it out. Here's what it is. Everything...
No, I can't sync unless you enter your login and account number or your password. I think you need your password and your account number in order for me to sync.
I was scared this might happen. Okay.
It says in my mind, you must contact us within 60 days after the error appeared on your brain.
Okay, well, password is Peeper is a pretty boy, 1. And,
The phone might be listening into this phone call.
Someone
We
might
gotta
be?
take this in somehow. What?
Someone might be
Maybe-
listening to it?
Can you mail this to Mind Services at P.O. Box 8802, Wilmington, Delaware,
Yes.
19899-8802. Oh, God, I have the worst
Just
headache
relax,
right now.
just to relax. Here, I'm going to explain it to you right now, what's been
Oh, the
happening.
cost is .89 cents per $100 of your outstanding balance.
No, it's really low, I know. But here, this is what's happening. Because of this, I don't know, wave device that somehow allows my inner monologue inside of you. Whenever you've been helping a customer, I've been forced into your subconscious.
Wait, I have to interject that this is copywritten 2012, Zach Pieper.
It's all in your subconscious. I've been reading you and talking to you. Somehow my thoughts about this novel are all being transferred to you. They're all buried in there. They're buried in there like, you know.
Zach, did you pay your internet bill? I think that's what's giving me trouble right now.
Zav, you know damn well I don't pay any bills when I'm working on a novel.
Here, it says initial here. Do you see this? It's floating in front of my eyes right now. Initial here
Oh,
to enroll
oddly
in
I do.
in the optional account protection
no.
program.
Yes, I see it.
Can you initial
I
that?
see it. It's not pleasant, but it's also exciting.
Can you initial and date that, please, Zach?
Yes, I'm doing it right now with my eyes.
What did you just write? Why did you write 1979?
There, I did it. I wrote it with my eyes. Because I'm doing the table of contents. 1979 is a more marketable year to have made a book
Do you
than
understand that
2012.
the terms on the important information section can be canceled at any time, Zach?
I don't need to understand them, Zav. I lived them.
Do you understand that this phone call may be being recorded?
Absolutely. Oh, I'm just putting them up for now, because I don't know if you know how to use the faders. That's all.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Okay, you had the Nick. Okay, fellas, catch you later.
Is everybody's phone silenced? No, it's getting caught up. There we go. No, wait, hang on. There we go. Oh, wait, there we go.
I hear something.
I can't hear anything.
I can.
Well, you're just better than we are. I can't hear anything. Hello? Is mine even on? Are they always on?
There you go. I can hear it now.
I can't hear nothing. I got diddly squiddly squat.